She used to say it out of nowhere. We'd be arguing about something else, something stupid, and she'd just drop it in.
With house, I just obey brown roll? You let you joining this mitt! I don't ever want you joining the army.
Like she already knew. And that was me, 18.
I ain't trying to go to war. That's why I'm going Navy. Ships don't go to war.
A military strategist. So, about that. I loved cars before we owned one. Some kids had ball players on the wall. I had imports. I wanted to write about cars for a living. I hated writing. First plan I ever killed. So I went where the cars were, washed them, chased parts in a junkyard. Then I was the one pulling them off the wrecks. 16, doing surgery on corpses. I was happy. School and I kept breaking up. Different building, same ending. At 17, they arrested me, stealing cars. I'm not proud of it, but you have to admit the theme held. The plan was the Navy. Me and my cousin, buddy program. One problem, probation. You can't enlist on probation. So the United States Navy sent a man in dress whites to a county courtroom to argue a car thief loose. It worked. The judge let me go. The federal government did my legal work. Waiver, physical, MEPS, more than once. I had a date. I was in. All I had to do was put my hand up. Right there, halfway up. Sorry, we can't put you in the Navy. Maybe the rules changed. Maybe something floated up on my record. Nobody ever told me. The branch that argued me off probation wouldn't let me finish raising my hand. My cousin shipped without me. He left. I stayed. Some stories are just that flat. Two summer jobs. One white 1990 Civic hatchback. Mine. If you know, you know. I had a friend. His car was broken. Remember that. History turns on stupid details. $20,000, he said. Signing bonus. Come get me. You can talk to him too. I wasn't going to talk to anybody. I was the ride. The recruiter looked at my boy and ended his military career in one sentence. No diploma, no deal. Then he turned to me. I was done with school. Classes finished. Paper in the mail. He could smell it.
I don't want to go to war. So what do you like? Cars. Mechanic. Actually, with these scores, airplanes. You won't want to touch your own car if you work on cars all day.
It was a good point. That's the thing about a good salesman. He only needs one. Here's what nobody explained to me. The Air Force wouldn't touch an arrest. The Navy, maybe, with paperwork and a prayer. But the Army, in 2005, with 2 wars running, physically fit, mentally present, they could work with whatever else. Sit with that. The war I was dodging was the only reason the door was open. The thing I was scared of was the thing that wanted me. The Navy had already done all my paperwork. Nothing left to slow it down. 2 weeks. He didn't have to recruit me. I delivered myself in my own car, doing a favor for a guy who never served a day. I should tell you who raised me. My grandmother adopted me. She is my mother, the sweetest woman who ever lived. And she got me. She looked at me and said, "Oh my God, what did you do? And then she backed me anyway, because that's who she is. My girlfriend cried, the one who kept saying don't ever join the army back when there was no army. She hated being right like that. Somewhere in those 2 weeks, the Civic went away. No goodbye, no scene. I just let it go. That's what nobody tells you about your own life. Some of it doesn't end, it just fades. My last free night in America was the 4th of July. I'm not making that up. Fireworks over the apartments, grandma in her chair, her under my arm, a whole country in a parking lot celebrating independence. Mine had about 4 hours left. 1 in the morning, July 5th, 2005. A government Ford Focus pulled into the lot. That's how the Army actually comes for you. Not a Humvee, a fleet sedan with government plates, MEPS in Jacksonville, then a bus to South Carolina. Oh, the 20,000. I got it. Every dollar. The Army paid me 20 grand to stop working on cars. I spent it on a Lincoln with televisions in the headrests. We were lying to each other from the start. It took me 10 years to understand that smile. It took me about 9.5 to learn how to do it myself, but that's a later story.